What's up, guys? Welcome to the Snowboard Pro Camp live chat. We're here in Amsterdam, Netherlands.
What is up, everybody? Yeah, it's been a long day of traveling, just exploring Amsterdam now, but it's great to be out here.
Yeah, guys, super stoked to be back in Europe. We're gonna be in Landgraf tomorrow snowboarding, so stoked to get back on the boards, do some riding. Hope to see you guys out there tomorrow. And yeah, this is a live chat, so hit us up with any of your snowboard questions, from beginner stuff, tricks, any questions about snowboarding at all, really. TJ is the board expert.
Anything about gear, yeah, hit us up, guys. We'll try to get to as many questions as we can. And it's also a super chat, so if you want to hit that super chat button, help support the channel, it'll highlight your question for us.
Yeah, sweet, guys. So if you guys don't know, if you haven't been following it, we flew out of Vancouver yesterday afternoon. It was a 9.5-hour flight, arrived in Amsterdam today at about noon. Been checking out the city, and then yeah, tomorrow we're off to Landgraf to snowboard for 2 days. And then where are we off to next, TJ?
Yeah, so Landgraf Saturday, Sunday, then we're going back to Amsterdam, flying into Munich for Monday, and then we'll be in Austria for I think like 8 or 9 days after that.
Yeah, riding on the Stubai Glacier in Austria, really close to Innsbruck there. And yeah, stoked to get some early season riding and park riding. They're supposed to have some big events actually at both places. In Landgraf, it's like the big opening winter weekend. So yeah, really stoked to just meet everyone out there. And then in Stubai, there's a big contest on, right? There's like opening season contest in Stubai.
Yeah, I heard there's going to be some other people traveling there as well, and I know the 19th is the opening of their big park, the Stubai Zoo. So that should be really fun to check out as well.
Yeah, we're gonna see
big jumps.
Yeah, we're gonna see Casey Willax out there as well.
Yep.
And yeah, let's see who's on here. Somebody said jet lag. Yeah, we got some jet lag going on. Haven't been to bed yet, but
it's been over 24 hours.
We're gonna sleep tonight.
Yeah, we'll sleep good.
Bert DeGroot, Shred 1904, Eric and Constantino, Justin Vizey. What's up, all you guys?
Fabian, how's it going, man? Sven, Joshua Mueller, Jore, what's up, guys?
Yeah, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. We got 97 people on the live chat here. We're coming to you guys in a pretty friendly time for all you Europeans. So thank you guys all so much in the past for staying up late with us. And yeah, I hope you guys can hear us over all this city noise.
Yeah, no microphone today.
Yeah, so let's get to some questions, guys. So DP says, I'm still totally stoked for the upcoming season in the States. What's up, Kevin and TJ? Awesome, thanks, man. Yeah, us too.
Likewise, man. Yeah, I know Colorado's already getting snow. Hopefully it'll be a good season down there.
Sven, go for it, TJ.
Yeah. Hey, what length of board do you guys recommend? I'm 1.65 meters and like 50 kilograms. So really you just need to check the size chart for that particular brand, man. Board size is going to be primarily based off of your weight, so just make sure that you fall within the weight range and you should be fine. If you're within multiple sizes, shorter is going to be a little more maneuverable, a little more pressable and buttery. Longer is going to be a little bit more stable, but yeah, that's what you want to look out for.
Check that sizing chart with your board. It'll go by your weight. It's the easiest way to do it. Takes online you can find all the sizing charts super easy, so just go by that. It's the easiest way.
Yep.
And Martin says, how do you like Amsterdam so far? Yeah, just been cruising around for the last few hours. Stopped at like a cafe, grabbed something to eat. We haven't actually had like a proper meal yet here in Amsterdam, but we're gonna, Yannick and Rav, they're gonna take us to like a vegan junk food spot after this. I think it's called Vegan Junk Food.
Yeah, it should be pretty good. But yeah, the city's been great. Like all the canals are awesome. The architecture is really cool. Definitely, yeah, I think we'll be back exploring it one more day after today as well. So
yeah, guys, and there's just like there's bicyclists like mowing us down. You got to be really careful crossing the road.
Yeah.
There's just crazy mopeds and bikes everywhere. It's actually gives the city a cool feel, because most cities, you know, you got traffic and cars. Here it's a very walkable city, which is nice, and then combined with all this like crazy ancient architecture, it just makes for really cool vibes.
Yeah, it's a very cool place for sure. First time here for me, so just stoked to check it out.
Yeah.
Take it all in.
We got this first super chat from Armin91 Nails. Thanks so much for the support. They say, hey guys, welcome to EU once more. Have a good time. Thanks, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Thanks for the support.
Thanks for the super chat. It's gonna be a good trip.
And Dave says, are they high? We're not high. We're just a bit jet lagged. We've been up for, what do you think?
It's getting close to 30 hours.
30 hours, yeah.
No, I think I got like maybe 2 hours of sleep on the plane. It's been rough.
We're high on pumpkin spice lattes.
Yeah, we just hit Starbucks.
And Matt says, you want to read that one, man?
Yeah. What's the number one thing you tend to forget on a snowboard trip?
Good question.
Ooh, I feel like we've got it way more dialed now with all the trips we've done recently.
Yeah.
But on the last trip, 2 things that I forgot was a tripod. I was really bummed I didn't have that, and I didn't have wired headphones. I just had my AirPods, so I made sure to bring that this time, and I think I got everything so far.
Yeah, on this one I forgot my neck pillow, but luckily TJ doesn't usually use his, so he lent me his neck pillow. On those like 9.5 hour flights, a neck pillow comes in handy for sure.
Hooked him up.
And I guess, you know, one thing, I did remember it, but you can forget like those, the different chargers that you need for all the different countries. So bring those like power converters.
Absolutely, yeah, that's critical.
And all right. So Grundlico says, where is Andreas? Andreas is in Whistler, and Chris is in Whistler too. What's up, guys? Sorry you guys couldn't make it on this one. But yeah, they did the podcast with us a few days ago.
Yep.
Thanks everyone who checked out the podcast. That was so much fun. I think we're gonna make the podcast a regular thing.
Definitely.
But yeah, Andreas isn't with us on this trip, but yeah, we'll definitely, I think Andreas may be down for a trip within Canada to Revelstoke. So we're gonna talk to him about that.
That'd be sick. Yeah, lots of trips coming up this season, guys. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it'd be great to get Chris. I feel like Chris is, he's starting to think about getting back into snowboarding again and getting onto a trip too. So hope to see Chris out as well.
Get the whole crew.
A lot of the comments on the podcast were like, you know, stoked to see Chris, stoked to see Andreas. And so yeah, we definitely want to get those guys in more videos for sure.
Thank you guys for all the positive feedback on the podcast too. I wasn't expecting that, so that was really cool to see.
Yeah, if you guys haven't checked it out yet, go back, watch the podcast, give us some feedback.
Yeah.
It was our first time.
Well, it'll get better every time. We've got more ideas already after doing the first one.
Yeah, it's much easier talking to you guys than talking just to each other.
It's interesting just like filming a conversation. That's essentially what it felt like. But yeah, it was fun. It was interesting.
It was super fun. Yeah. So XX McDelta, you want to take this one, man?
Yeah, sure. So he's asking, what stiffness do you guys recommend for beginner riders?
Yeah, and that's the $5 super chat. Thanks so much, man.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I would definitely say if you're just getting started out in snowboarding, you're going to look at a softer flex. It's just going to make the board easier to control. The board's not going to really fight back as much, so it'll be better for getting those fundamentals down.
Yeah, so the type of beginner board that I recommend too is just kind of a, you know, soft to mid flex, so like a 4 or 5, and then combo that with some rocker towards the nose and tail. So most boards now, they're like hybrids. So basically it's like camber under your feet and then some rocker towards the nose and tail, making it more catch free. But yeah, you don't need a lot of stiffness and you don't need to be super soft. Something in the just like mid flex or mild to mid. Medium. Yeah. And so LM2 Lazy for You says, how do you guys afford snowboarding? Do you mean snowboarding in general or like snowboarding like this trip and everything? Because for like this trip, it's just the YouTube hustle, just putting out content. We love making these videos, so it doesn't really feel like work. We just love making as many videos and things as we can to share stuff with you guys. So that's what supports our travels. Yeah, but sorry.
I was gonna say, yeah, you guys are our sponsors, so yeah, appreciate all you guys being here, just trying to get those videos going, and keep up that quality, keep them coming.
Livechats, that's like, you guys are our sponsors for sure. Well, how did you get into snowboarding the first time in terms of the funds for the gear setup?
Yeah, so honestly, I think I worked at the mountain and like just saved up for a season pass, so I was a math tutor back in the day. And yeah, just saved up for a season pass. In North Carolina, the passes were a lot less expensive than looking at like an Epic Pass or something. But I
Nice.
think that's the best way to go, is to save up for a season pass. That way you're set for the whole season.
Yeah, it's all about priorities. It's like if you're saving your money, a lot of my friends at the time, they were saving their monies to buy cars or to pay for gas for their cars or to move out or whatever it was. And I was always saving my money to move to Whistler. So that was just like a priority. It was like my number one thing. All my money was going towards the flight, the first month's rent, and I worked on the mountain, so the pass was free.
Yeah. Yeah, anyone can make it happen. If you guys want to do it, just go for it. Commit.
Matt Valentine with the super chat. Thanks so much, Matt. Sister JJ, what's up? Sister JJ, thanks for the $5 super chat. Long time no see. It's been a while since I've been able to watch the live streams. Safe travels.
Awesome. Thanks, Jess. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. You and Rizzo having fun?
Yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a good summer. And it feels like you've been here the whole time. I know that maybe you've missed a few live chats, but yeah, it's always, I always notice when I see you on here.
Yeah.
And in the surf with the $2 super chat, smash the like button. Thanks for the shout out. Yeah.
Thanks for the plug. Yeah. Oh man, we got 125 people and we're at 30 likes.
Yeah. Any support helps, guys. Thanks so much. All right, you want to read a question here, TJ, somewhere?
Yeah, let's see here. All right, so Joshua Mueller, can you pre-order lift ticket online to save a few bucks? So usually the best time is right at the end of the season. That's going to be the cheapest rate for your season pass if you buy it in the spring.
Of the previous season.
Of the previous season.
Yeah. Don't wait that long this season.
So it is a bit of a commitment if you do that, but that's going to be the way to get the best rate for sure.
Yeah, and even now there's still, I think in Canada at least, it's the deadline for a lot of like, you know, getting an early season rate was the Canadian Thanksgiving. So that's just passed. But I don't know if it's different in the States, but yeah, the sooner you buy it, the better the rate you get.
Yep. Yeah, and a lot of times, at least for like the Vail Pass, they actually stop selling it. So you do want to make sure that you don't wait too long, even if you are willing to pay more. They do cut it off. Yeah.
Yeah. There's also a website. It's called Liftopia, and there may be some deals on Liftopia.
Yeah, if you're doing kind of like a one-off trip, that's a good place to check out for sure.
And the Three Musketeers, best mountains in Canada. Whistler, Blackcomb, but we need to travel more Canadian mountains.
I've only ever ridden Whistler in Canada. So.
Yeah, so this year we want to hit Revelstoke, maybe like someplace like Fernie or Golden, and yeah, out in around Banff. So yeah, we want to hit up more spots in Canada this year.
So stoked to hit up Revelstoke this year. It's going to be awesome. And yeah, could you scroll up just a little bit there?
Yeah.
There it is. DP. Hybrid cam rock versus traditional camber. Is there a huge noticeable difference? I would say, yeah, definitely. On traditional camber, you're gonna feel a much more locked in feeling. It's also gonna be more catchy, but you'll have a more powerful ride. With that rocker and the tips, like Kevin was saying, it makes it way less catchy. It's gonna be way easier for doing presses and things like that. So I would say it's noticeable for sure.
Yeah, it's much easier if you're into presses, if you're into butters, getting into that. And then yeah, even the catch-free feel, because those like the nose and tail are lifting away a little bit. If you're going for any spins, you definitely feel like you've got a little bit more. There's a little bit more room for error in terms of your takeoffs.
Yeah, exactly, a little bit. It's still like camber dominant, but yeah, it's more forgiving for sure.
And here's a good one for you, TJ. Icer71 says, when are you doing the Strata Union review?
Oh, great question, man. Yeah, I actually have the Strata bindings on this trip, so I'll be riding them from here on out pretty much this winter, and I'll get a review down on this trip at some point. So it's going to be coming up soon for you guys.
And Armin says, unfortunately not able to hit Stubai next week, but going to be at Hinterlux Glacier next weekend. You guys ever been there? No. Hinterlux Glacier.
Sounds like a good spot to check out, though. Maybe in the summer.
All right. And Anouk says the steepest indoor slope in Europe is in Snowworld Zoetermeer.
Oh,
where's
interesting.
That
I wonder how steep it is. That's kind of like hyping it up a little bit there.
Yeah, but we're stoked to check out Landgraf. We've heard it's got like the biggest park setup. Like
yeah, it's got like a jump line.
Is it the biggest indoor spot in Europe? Maybe if you guys know the answer to that, let us know.
Yeah, I know it's one of the biggest, but
And Dylan says, I see you guys ride a lot of Capita. I never saw a review of the Thunderstick though. Did you do one of those?
no, I reviewed 8 Capitas kind of towards the end of the season last year, and the Thunderstick wasn't one of the boards that I got on, so maybe that'll be one this year.
Yeah.
Indoor Survival is another one I want to get on, and there's a couple others, and some of the spring break boards too, so hopefully that'll all be coming this season, early season, hopefully.
Yeah, guys, TJ's been killing it with getting boards. He's got companies sending him out boards. He has to send most of them back, or if not all of them. So yeah, it's like there's like hundreds and hundreds of boards there to ride. So
There are.
TJ's pretty much riding a different board every time he rides, so he's absolutely killing it. But yeah, maybe the Thunderstick can get in there at some point.
I'm trying to do 50 boards this season. I think that'll be a pretty solid feat, I think, with all the traveling, if I can pull it off. So
You got it. Yeah, 50 boards, no problem. And Maul grabbed something, says, what do you think about Karua boards? Yeah, our friend Bo has a Karua shape board, and he rode it in Japan,
yeah.
and loved it. So yeah, they seem good. I haven't ridden one before, but
Yeah.
Bo absolutely loves them.
Yeah, he really enjoys his. I haven't ridden any Karua shapes. I've seen a few of them when I was working at Evo. We had some on the sales floor. We had some. I think we had like one on the demo fleet, but I didn't get to ride it. And yeah, they're more of like a powder free ride kind of carving brand. So if you're into that style of riding, definitely check them out. They're good looking boards.
All right, Jake G, what all mountain Burton board do you recommend?
Oh.
So yeah, I'd recommend the Burton Deep Thinker. I just picked it up, rode it a couple times last season, had a really good time on it. TJ rode it with me one day as well, the best tree run, or the best day of trees in Whistler video.
Yeah, really fun board.
So it looks like a lot of fun. It's got a cool shape to it, cool design, and it's also got directional camber. So the camber is like set back quite a bit towards the tail. So I think giving you a lot of like pop out of the tail and making the nose a little bit bigger too. So it's a versatile board. You can take it into powder, you can carve with it, ride through the trees. So I'm pretty stoked to ride it.
Yeah, the Deep Thinker is a sick one. Definitely.
Do you have another Burton one you'd recommend?
What was for what type of riding? For
Like an
riding?
all mountain Burton board?
I gotta go with the custom, man. Yeah, I think, a lot of people like to hate on the custom just because it's one of the most popular boards out there, and it's Burton. But if you're looking at Burton, you can't ignore the custom, man. Twin flex, setback reference stance, so it's gonna do well in powder if you want. Shift that stance forward and you can ride it parked just like a true twin. Got a slight taper, that directional shape, so custom's awesome.
Nice. And Peter Roberts says, will you go anywhere in California this year? If so, when? Possibly. We're
looking at some places.
We've got the Icon Pass, so we can go to Mammoth. We can go to where else? Bear. Yeah.
Bear, and then with the Epic, we've got Tahoe, North Star, Heavenly, Kirkwood. So I would really like to hit Bear this year if we get the chance to go down that way, and we'll probably do Mammoth as well, I imagine, if we're already down there. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully so.
Yeah, definitely. Also, guys, let us know where you guys are watching from with your question. I see we got Dykeson watching from France. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, it's great to hear where you guys are watching from. This is only our second Snowboard Euro trip, so stoked to be over here and hopefully meet as many of you guys as possible in Landgraf or in Stubai, or if you guys are in Amsterdam today, just come find us.
Yeah.
Where are we, TJ?
Oh man, I couldn't tell you.
We're across from this store. It's called Primark, and
there's a Starbucks really close.
Oh yeah, there's a Starbucks across the road.
What's this? Oh man, I can't pronounce that one.
The Debuenkorf. Yeah, if you guys are in Amsterdam, come by, say hello.
Burst Blind 5.
And Superhero School says, watching from near Landgraf, perhaps meet you guys this weekend. Absolutely.
That'd
yeah.
be sick, man. Yeah. If you guys see us at any point on this trip, definitely say hello. We'd love to chat with you.
We'll see you there. And Icer 71, Scotland, the land of snow, and it's coming big this year. Yes.
Sick.
Shout out to all of our Scottish fans.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it there one day. Chris is watching from South Africa.
Amazing. Yeah, that's the continent we haven't hit yet.
TJ,
Oh,
you want
and
to
South America.
read a few of these ones?
Sure, yeah. So we got Sven watching from Gouda, a place in the Netherlands, 1 hour off Amsterdam. I think we pronounced Primark wrong. John is saying. Primark, I'm not sure how to say it. And then we got Martin A. Finland, 8th day riding this season. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in from Finland, man.
Sweet, yeah. Keep it rolling.
So we got...
sorry, I meant him with his snowboarding, but yeah, you can keep it rolling too.
No, you got the next one.
Eighth day snowboarding, keep it rolling, man.
For sure.
If you have any beginner questions, hit us up, or intermediate. Yeah, so we got Mate watching from Hungary, Sven. Correcting the pronunciation. Rock Dog watching from Hawaii. Awesome. Oh, so Lucifer Morningstar. It's
Primark.
Primark.
Or is that Primark? I don't know. I still don't know.
Go for it there, TJ.
Jake G, thank you, watching from Pennsylvania. Awesome, Jake. You ride the Springs. L Stacker Adventures from Idaho.
Sick.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get down there at some point. And who's that there? Stuart Owen, come ride at Chill Factor in Manchester. It's a bit crappy, but it's the best we have.
Manchester, England.
Making it happen in the UK.
Oh man, everyone's making fun of our pronunciation of Dutch words. And
it's okay. It's bound to happen.
Exonomical says hello from Denver. Awesome. Thanks for watching from Denver.
Nice. Yeah. Stoked to see all the snow you guys have been getting. I hope you're enjoying it, man.
All right. Let's see if we got a few more questions here.
We got Dan. Yo, TJ got the headspace. It's so sick. So stoked on it. The review was spot on from England. Awesome. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, glad you're liking the board. Glad you found the review helpful and true to what I said. So yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Oh man, we've got a street cleaner coming through. A street cleaner. Making such a racket.
It'll be gone soon. It's creeping. It's creeping.
All right.
Primark. Okay, so it's called Primark.
Brian's watching from Oregon. All right, so Chris Weston says, Chris from England, Peterborough. Do you get impact shorts same size as boxers? I can't remember, to be honest, but there should be a waist size that correlates with the size. I think I actually had to look it up. So when I bought my Burtons, my waist size I think is 33. So I don't know if that was a medium or a large in the Burton impact shorts, but I think I just Googled it and found the answer. Yeah. So whatever impact shorts you're buying, you just want to match up the waist size. That's the best call.
I haven't got my impact shorts yet, but I think I'm gonna get some this year. I think it's a good investment for sure.
Yeah.
Some super chats.
Yo. Okay, we missed a few super chats. Shred1904, Yannick over there, he says, you are so close to Scotland, hashtag taco life.
Thanks,
nice.
Rob.
Did they have tacos in Scotland? I don't know.
They must.
We, a little funny story. We went to a cafe here in Amsterdam and we ordered some food and we ordered what we thought were gonna be nachos and salsa, and they were Doritos.
Like literally Doritos.
They gave us a bowl of Doritos.
Yeah, it was the weirdest bar food I've ever had.
Our first meal in Amsterdam was Doritos. Roy Forrest with the super chat. Hey Kevin and TJ, love the channel. Awesome. Know you addressed this before, but what's your take on the Burton step-ons versus regular strap-ons? So for me, I think the Burton step-ons have a place, but I think you should in my opinion, you should only get them if you need them. So, or if you need them, or if you're the kind of rider that's more of just somebody that wants to casually ride, go and have a good time in the mountain, and you're not overly concerned with like performance. Because I do think that you lose a little bit of performance with the step-ons, but you do gain the convenience factor. And if you have any kind of like back issues, or if sitting down in the snow gives you a hard time and is unenjoyable, then yeah, go for them.
Spot on. Yeah, I think convenience is the biggest thing with the step-ons. If that idea sounds appealing to you, maybe go for it. But yeah, I think Kevin summed it up pretty well there.
Yeah, I think it's the kind of thing, it's like if your goals in snowboarding are to really progress, to get onto some new tricks, or to like, ride crazy stuff, then just go with the regular straps.
Yeah.
But if you're not that hardcore about progressing, then yeah, the step-ons could be the way to go.
Yeah, they do work and they're convenient. So
go for it, TJ.
Stuart Owen, Capita DOA or ride Warpig for an intermediate boarder looking to progress in POW and park, or something else? I mean, I think that the Warpig is definitely going to do better in powder than the DOA, just because it has that width and that long nose and a slight taper. It's just way more directional, whereas the DOA is going to be like a true twin. So I would say it depends how much you want to ride park. If you really want to progress in the park, you're like riding maybe 50-60% of the time in the park or more, I would go for the DOA. If park is more like 30%, the Warpig is still fun in the park as well, and it's going to do way better for carving and powder.
Yeah, back when I used to just like really try to choose one board that I could just ride every single day, I always chose the board that I thought would help me get better at the thing I wanted to get more better at, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like, because I would use it for both. I would be riding in powder, which I loved. I'd ride it in free ride, but I was always looking for a board to help me progress better in the park. So I was always getting a more park leaning board. But
I was the same way.
But yeah, if you're looking for a board that's more like, your passion is riding powder, riding trees, and getting better at that, then you want to go the other way and go with the Warpig. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Any recommendations for knee pads that aren't too bulky? Want to practice more boxes? That was from Chantel.
Yeah.
I haven't picked up any knee pads, honestly. I'm not too sure what's out there.
Yeah, you can maybe check out some knee pads like from other sports. So like maybe not, so skateboard knee pads may be too bulky, but then something like a volleyball knee pad, something that's like made for like those kinds of sports, might be thinner.
Yeah, I think maybe even like a mountain bike knee pad. I have some Dakai knee pads for mountain biking that actually aren't too bulky, that would probably work pretty well for snowboarding.
Oh, cool.
You got a lot of knee movement going on in mountain biking, so that could work out.
I thought the mountain bike ones would be like really bulky and like bulbous.
Some of them for like the downhill knee pads
okay,
but yeah, the ones I have are actually pretty sleek.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I forget what they're called. I would name drop the model, but they're Dakai.
Nice. Yeah, a lot of people. Our friend Narav, he wears knee pads, so it's something. I think Chris wears knee pads too. I wear a butt pad. It's always good to protect yourself any way you can.
Protect those critical zones.
All right. Snowboard Life 14. What's up, TJ, Kevin? Why did Chris not have a new beanie?
Oh, you mean in the podcast?
Yeah, well, he told us that the reason he wasn't wearing the new Snowboard Pro Camp beanie was, and TJ's got the Shred Life hats. Are those for sale too?
They are, yeah. Have you guys seen
Nice.
these? I think, maybe not in a while. Yeah, but those are around if you wanna check those out. I think there's still like 30 or 40 beanies left too. So.
Yeah, guys. Of the 200 beanies I ordered, I only have there's like 40 left. So.
Better get on it.
Get on it, guys. But yeah, so Chris wasn't wearing his beanie because he said he thought that TJ and I would both be wearing the beanie,
which we were.
So he didn't want to be like beanie overkill, but he could have worn the beanie.
Next time, I'm sure he's gonna wear it. So I'll wear something else next time.
And I think I brought it. Did I bring Andreas a beanie? I can't remember.
I don't think you did to the podcast. You probably did some other time.
I'm sorry, Andreas. I'll get you a beanie, man. Rob Rutramel says tips for riding switch. Number one tip for riding switch, I would say, is like bring your switch riding back to like a very beginner slope, and that's where you can start to like let your board go straight in that opposite direction for a while and get comfortable doing that.
Yeah, that's a good tip. And
yeah,
I think really if progressing switch is all about putting in the time, doing full run switch, even if what you're going back to a beginner run or what have you. But the more time you spend doing it, the more comfortable it's going to be, and you'll have that skill down.
Yeah. All right. So Corey Onforio with the super chat. Will you guys be riding the Stratas? Interested on your take on them.
Yeah. So I have the Union Strata. I'm going to be riding them all season. I have them on this trip. It'll be my first time trying them out tomorrow. So I'll get a review going at some point on this trip, probably in Dubai. So that'll be coming to the channel soon.
And Jake G with an awesome question. What snowboard mittens do you recommend for wet but also cold days in the mountain, but also have the wrist straps? Oh, what do you mean by the wrist straps? Like the little cords?
The little cords that you can put around your wrist so when you take your glove off, it doesn't like fall away.
Oh yeah.
I've noticed some gloves don't have that for whatever reason, which is
crazy.
super annoying.
That's insane, yeah. You gotta have that.
You gotta have it.
Every brand out there, you gotta have that.
Why wouldn't you have it?
Yeah.
I'm running rad gloves right now, but honestly, I think that, no, they do. So yeah, I've got some rad gloves. They do come with the wrist strap.
Nice. Yeah, I just picked up the analog Gentry mitt, and it seems super warm. It feels like the material is very waterproof, and it's got the straps. Analog Gentry.
Yeah, I think a lot of the Dakine gloves come with the wrist straps as well. I've used those in the past.
And my all-time favorite mitt, it's a thinner one, the Neff Ripper mitt. I feel like that's my favorite mitt. It's hard to find it though. It's not around too often.
No,
Is
yeah.
that Mount Hood?
A lot of the shops will carry it actually in the store, I feel like, but for some reason it's harder to find online.
All right. Harry says, Kevin, what made you choose the T-Rise Pro over the Jones flagship? Trying to decide between the two, probably going for flagship as I'm more freeride focused. Yeah, so the reason that I went for the T-Rise was because I thought it was going to be a more freestyle friendly board too, like that all mountain / freestyle. But
absolutely.
Yeah, if you're more freeride focused, then yeah, the flagship is the way to go.
Yeah, yeah, I would agree for sure. The flagship is super fun. Yeah, I think you'll like it, man.
Nice. All right, go for it there, man.
We got Reggie, Red's Cap. What's up, man? Hope
What's
you're
up,
doing
Reggie?
well. TJ, why are you not wearing your Oakley mittens since New Zealand?
Oh yeah, what happened to those?
Yeah, so I thrashed them over the summer. We did 2 trips to Mount Hood. We did 1 spring trip, we did 1 trip for High Cascade, and then we did a week at Woodward Copper. So it was basically like 25 days or something of riding where they got soaked and used like heavily in really abrasive snow every day. And I just tore them up and they got kind of smelly, and I got some new ones. They were a really good deal. They might still be online if you want to check them out. I think they were like $30. So I might actually pick them up again if they're still around. But I just picked up some new ones in Australia because of the reason I just told you.
They're definitely like a stylish budget mitt that'll last like a couple months.
Yeah, I think in the winter, in like actual winter, they would probably last longer.
Oh, but, yeah, because the summer is so rough on gear.
The summer's, yeah, because
summer,
when you get those soggy gloves and then you're like ratcheting your binding or scraping snow out, it's real rough on your
grabbing
gloves.
onto rope toes and everything.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah.
The summer kills your gear,
and your boots too. You gotta carry that boot dryer around if you want to make your boots.
Because of all the heat too, you're riding all your gear and it's kind of warm out, so your boots are warm. They're not. Sometimes that coldness gives everything that rigidity that keeps them good. So Faye says, hey Kevin and TJ, watching in the UK. Awesome, what's up Faye?
Hey.
Rob Gams, what's up Rob? TJ and Kevin, which DOA top sheet do you prefer? This year's or last?
Oh,
tough question.
Personally, I prefer last year's. I think that was the coolest DOA top sheet I've seen in a while. Maybe ever.
Okay.
I can't remember what the DOA was before it had the white top sheet with the kind of like...
The dominatrix lady, yeah, that was like too much.
That was a weird one. It was still a great board, but I wasn't the biggest fan of that graphic, and then they switched it to the weird like triangle in the desert scheme, and I thought that was really cool. So
I was gonna buy the DOA when they had the weird lady on it, but it was like kind of inappropriate for like a YouTube channel. So TJ, I think you recommended it, so I was gonna get it. And then I went with the Solomon Huck Knife instead, which is a very similar board, but much safer graphic.
Yeah.
Top sheet.
I'm really curious to hear what you think about the DOA this year, man. I'm super excited you're gonna be riding it.
Yeah, and I do think that last year's top sheet was better. It just has like more yeah, it's a bit brighter. There's some like more white on it, which I think is cool.
Yeah, it's
But-
a little darker this year with like the claws as well, with like the theme, but it's similar colors.
Yeah.
It's still a good looking board.
Yeah, no, I still love the top sheet of the DOA this year too. It's like
Yeah.
got that sinister. It's got a sinister look to
That's
it.
a good word. Yeah,
Yeah.
the DOA will forever be a classic.
Kind of like the horoscope. The horoscope has kind of like a sinister feel, which is fun. You know, you make it fun.
Yeah, this year's a little more out there, I think, on the horoscope. A little more
Yeah.
cartoony.
It's more of like a comic, almost like a comic book.
Yeah.
Dude, we could do a podcast on top
Just
sheets.
talking about, I'm surprised we just ranted so long about one top sheet.
Super chats coming in. Thanks so much, guys. All right. So Reds Cab Reggie, thanks so much, man. You're a legend. Support the channel. Snowboard Pro Camp, Board Archive. Hashtag use the links below to get your gear.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the shout out, man.
Appreciate it, Reggie.
Reggie actually asked me a question on Facebook. I didn't get a chance to reply. Reggie is like getting on the plane, no service, but I saw it was about goggle lenses and the Oakleys. TJ, what's your favorite Oakley goggle lens?
Oh, I think the one that I've ridden the most, that I've used it in pretty much every condition, is the Prism Jade. It's got the Prism Rose base with the Jade Iridium on top, and I think that one works well.
Even just like the Prism Rose on its own, is that it? Like it's just kind of like, I feel like that's like a good all around.
I think if you're looking for something for any condition, the Prism Rose is solid for sure.
Yeah.
And I've used that as my low light lens all last year, and
And then the pink is like too much.
I haven't used the high pink.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I've used the high pink a couple of days. It was on the I can't remember the name of them, but yeah, I had one lens that was high pink. I thought it was
Okay.
too much, but yeah, I hope that helps you out, Reggie. Thanks so much for your support,
Definitely.
man. And
Yeah.
Derek B with the big super chat. Wow, thanks, Derek. I'm 31 and learning to ride solely through your vids. Last year was able to pass what I learned onto my 10-year-old son. Purchased Prototype 2, thanks TJ, and booked the first trip to Keystone this year. Progress is unreal.
That is amazing, man. I'm so stoked to hear all that.
Amazing story, man. Yeah, so glad that the videos like helps you progress and your son too. And you guys are doing trips and buying gear. That's awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah, have fun at Keystone. It's a great place. I really, I love that mountain, man. Been riding it for 4 years. So
Sick.
you'll
yeah.
have a good time, man.
Oh yeah, you love Keystone. They got trees, park, like long runs, short runs, alpine. And what's that? You can go up to the top and take that little cat.
Yeah, North Bowl. Yeah, if you want to check that out, try to find some powder, you can hit up North Bowl, and definitely hit up Schoolmarm for me. Have fun on that run. I'm sure you'll like that one.
Yeah, but yeah, awesome. So happy that the videos help you progress, and let us know if there's any videos that are missing that can help you out too if you're having any troubles there.
Yeah.
But yeah, stoked. That's what it's all about, getting people into snowboarding, being up in the mountains, and
Get outside and enjoy nature.
yeah,
Enjoy riding that piece of wood.
being with the fam. So Lauren says, seriously, the one time you guys are in Europe, so the time is good for me and I missed most of it. Oh, sorry,
Oh.
Lauren.
Well, we'll be doing more live streams on the trip. Don't worry, we're here till the 25th, so we got a few more coming.
Yeah, I should have actually put out more Instagram posts. I forgot to put out the Instagram post letting everyone know about the live stream
live
too.
chat. Oh,
I think we
yeah.
both did, but
Yeah,
that's-
we forgot about, it's tough when you travel and you're like lacking sleep. It's
yeah.
tough to remember those details.
30 hours, no sleep. Sven says, what do you guys think of flow boards?
Haven't ridden any flow
Haven't
boards.
ridden a flow
Yeah,
board.
I've hit
I-
them up and they just didn't get back to me.
Yeah,
So yeah, if you guys want to, like, I don't know, tag them on Instagram or something,
yeah.
let them know.
Oh, this is a good one too. So Noah says, honest opinion on the Capita, the Outsiders. Picked it up for this season. Hope I made a good choice.
Oh yeah, the Outsiders is awesome. Really enjoy it. I know David Jones has been liking it a lot.
I was gonna say, yeah, David Jones riding that board. Yeah.
Check out the review. Personally, I think it's like a bit of a stiffer park board, so it's a bit harder to get those more jibby tricks like presses and butters, but it's got some good stability, got some really good pop. Gonna be fun for carving and things like that, and a really good jump board. So like
Yeah.
a nice versatile park board with it's a little bit stiffer.
And David Jones is loving it. Like it's his. I feel like he's ridden a bunch of boards, but when he was riding that board, he seemed really stoked, and it's like it matches his style of riding.
Yeah, I think he likes. He said it inspires him to send.
Nice.
So we were talking about it in New Zealand a little bit.
And Dylan Directler, do you want to read this one, man?
Yeah. So he says, did you guys use protection when you started riding in the park? If so, which one? I just always wear the helmet full time. I've never really worn too much other than that. So I think that's the most important.
Definitely,
and
yeah.
And probably number 2 is probably crash pants.
Crash pants, helmet, and then maybe the third, and when you're very new to the park, is wrist guards too.
Yeah, protect your palms. Yeah, I've definitely bruised my palms before on some falls on ice.
Yeah. And
yeah,
definitely recommend checking out sandbox helmets too. That's like, I've been riding sandbox helmets for like 10 years maybe.
Long time.
Yeah, how about you, TJ?
I think it's been 6 or 7 years for myself on sandbox. So yeah, they've upgraded their design over the years, and it's just a quality, simple, low profile helmet. Yeah, I enjoy it.
And they got the two main styles of the Legend and the Classic 2.0.
So, yeah.
And we each prefer the other one, so it's working out perfect. I wear the Legend.
I got the Classic 2.0, so you'll see them in the videos.
Perfect. And Assistant JJ, do you have a go-to snack you can carry on the mountain in the backpack for breaks?
Oh.
Let me think. So, definitely Cliff Bars.
Energy bars.
Yeah.
I think also I honestly really like to carry those like small tangerine oranges, the halos, or they're called different things in different parts of the world, but
TJ loves the tangerines.
Those are great to have in your pocket.
Actually, even more than the Cliff Bars, I like those Luna bars.
Ooh.
I know they're genetically like designed. They say like they're made for women, but I don't know why they say that.
They say that? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's on the packaging. Yeah, it's like
man.
all the nutrients that a lady needs. But I like the Luna bars. They're my favorite.
Lara bars are also really good.
Lara.
Yeah, they're like usually right next to each other in the store, but yeah, both solid picks.
And if you want to go super healthy, and I've done this, I do this once in a while, just bring up the straight medjool dates. Ooh. If you can find them in your local grocery store, you got to get like the fairly fresh ones, the ones that aren't too hard, and you got to get the right kind. But if you get the good medjool dates, put those in a bag in your pocket, and you're like good to go.
Get
it's
that,
like
that pure glucose energy.
Yeah, it's like 100 calorie per date, so it's just giving you pure energy to run on for a few hours.
Oh man, I remember one of the first times in Whistler, you were on the date smoothie.
Yeah.
Craze. You called it Datorade.
Datorade, yeah.
Datorade.
The date smoothie craze, yeah.
Yeah.
Garrett was on the meatball sandwiches, and I was on the Datorade.
Oh man.
I was like, Garrett, keep up, let's go, man.
I got Subway meatballs in my belly.
What is a strange breakfast? He's gonna be like, why are you talking?
Love you, Garrett.
Oh yeah. Gregory49 with a super chat. Tips for traveling with your gear. Number 1 tip: pack as light as possible. So
Light and tight.
Anything. Don't bring doubles of anything, just bring one of each of your snowboard gear.
You'll be really surprised, and it's something I learned the hard way, just following Kevin's lead, but you'll be surprised at how little you actually need to bring.
Yeah.
So yeah, pack light, and I think
you're getting it dialed.
Be cautious of the weight too. Like I like to bring a few snowboards, so I brought three. I usually travel with 3 snowboards, so I did again for this trip. So I pretty much max out my bag weight. I have it dialed, like I know what I can put in there, and I'm still gonna make it. But I have been over before, and that could be a nightmare, you know, because they charge like $100 or something each way if you're overweight. So.
Do you remember what your bag weight was this time?
My bag weight this time was actually a little bit light. I packed a little bit lighter, could fit more in my carry-on, and it was 21.5 kilograms,
wow.
Which I think, you know, the limit is 23, which is around 50 pounds. So probably like, I don't know, 48 pounds, 47 pounds, something like that.
Yeah, and mine was 19 kilograms, and I had 2 boards, 2 sets of bindings, a pair of boots, helmet, jacket, pants, and a few like small things. So yeah, with
one pair of bindings.
With all that stuff in there, it was, I think, well underweight. So
yeah, just keep that in mind. But
and if you're even packing lighter than that, sometimes you can fit your clothing for the trip into your bag as well. And definitely get the snowboard bag with wheels. It's gonna save your shoulder, it's gonna save your back, just being able to wheel that board around compared to lugging it over your...
That's huge. If you guys want to see it packing light and tight to the extreme, check out the video Kevin put out in New Zealand. Shows you through everything that he packed and really shows you how to minimalize it, but still have everything that you need for like a 5-week trip.
Yeah, for a 5-week trip. You want to read this one, man?
Yeah, Martin Walgren here, Old Man Shredder. What's up, man? And he just says, "Welcome to Europe. Hashtag Dutch Beer Fund." Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Martin. Thanks, man. Yeah, keep the videos up, dude. If you guys want to check out Old Man Shredder skateboarding in Sweden, yeah, check out his YouTube channel.
Yeah. I got some stickers I'd love to make your way. I think, did you say if I give some to NGen that they'll make them to you eventually? I think that was you. But yeah, I got a bunch of stickers, so if we meet any of you guys at Landgraf or Dubai, I got stickers for you.
And Eline VD Pole says, "Do you have any tips for me to practice my snowboarding without a mountain? Since I live here in the Netherlands, why are you here? Why are you here? There's no mountains. Love your channel." Yeah, so the biggest tip is to go to the Landgraf Snow World. Duh.
Obviously, go to the fake snow.
Yeah, so that's why we're here. We're here to ride the indoor slope. You guys are so lucky. I think there's like another one even closer. So.
Yeah, our friend we met up with today was saying there's one around 30 minutes away from here. So I think it's a little bit smaller than Landgraf, but you know, whatever you can do to get on snow, you know?
Yeah, hit up those indoor slopes. I'm so jealous of you guys here in Europe. And then if you can't make it to the indoor slope, you can also get build a training board or buy the Snowboard Addiction training board. There's a bunch of videos on there. Hit up a trampoline center near you and get on doing some trampoline stuff, and you can practice your air awareness.
Anything to help with your balance too, you know, skateboarding, slacklining, yeah, trampolining, all that type of stuff will help out.
All the board sports. All right.
Awesome.
Old Man Short says, "Yep, give the stickers to NGen and he can give them to me later." Nice.
Sounds good, dude. You got it.
Lucifer Morningstar. Oh, he's got some good advice here. "You shouldn't put your helmet in your board bag as it can easily sustain a high impact, being transport in the hold of the plane, rendering it useless if you fell and hit your head." That's a really good point. It's something I don't think about, but that could definitely happen.
It could happen for sure.
Give it a good crack.
I just put it in there because where else are you gonna put it, you know? I'm not gonna put it on my head. But yeah, if you're worried about that, you can always check the liner for cracks. If the foam is cracked in your helmet, that means it does need to be replaced. So that is a good point. And,
you could also, no, it's okay. You could also strap your helmet to the back of your backpack. So kind of just
you're right.
Strap tightly to the outside.
I have done that in the past.
Don't have it loose though, because if you're on the plane and you're waving around, you could smoke somebody in the head with your helmet.
I used to get lots of scratches on my helmet when I did that too. So maybe if you have some kind of bag you can put it in, that would maybe try to do that as well. But yeah, that's probably the best option.
Yeah, next time I'm strapping it to the outside of my helmet, yeah. Or outside of my backpack. Sorry guys, it's been a long day. All right, Red's Cat Reggie with a $10 super chat, thanks so much. Hashtag vegan food fund, hashtag kombucha fund.
Oh yeah, how you been liking those kombuchas, Reggie? I've been seeing you posting that stuff.
Give me the booch, give me the booch.
Oh yeah. We got to start doing that in the videos more this year.
Nice.
Classic.
Yeah, so after this, we're actually heading to the Amsterdam, what's it called? The vegan junk food restaurant.
Yeah, I think that's what, I haven't looked it up personally, but that's what we've been told.
It sounds like there's some vegan burgers.
Our trusty guides.
There's probably some vegan wings there, all kinds of stuff.
That would be nice, yeah.
Oh, shout out to KLM Airlines. They I got my vegan food order in late and they still got it done, and they were super friendly. I I think it was one of my best flights. The stewardesses and everyone were super friendly.
Yeah, yeah, it was a great flight for me as well.
There was a medical emergency behind TJ. There was like somebody had an issue. I was worried. For a second I thought TJ was going into cardiac arrest or something.
No, I'm good.
They had all the machines out and they were calling for a doctor on the phone. Yeah, it was serious.
Yeah, it was an older gentleman sitting in literally the seat directly behind me, but it wasn't anything crazy. He just I think the pressure and something was messing with him, so he just needed to get some oxygen, and then he was all right.
Yeah, in the end, he was totally fine. It was just a bit of a scare, but
yeah,
definitely one of the best, my best flight experiences. Everyone was like very cheerful.
Yeah, it was good, comfortable, quick, and no turbulence either. Did you notice that? It was like a really smooth flight.
We flew directly over Greenland. It was pretty cool. All right, I think we have what's going on here. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. This has been a pretty dope live chat from Amsterdam here.
Ooh, In the Surf just had a cool question there.
Go for it.
Ever do any bank slalom competitions? They looked sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever done any, Kevin?
I've never done a bank slalom competition, but I think the closest thing I've done to a real bank slalom course is probably some of those like natural mountain bike courses in Whistler.
Oh yeah.
You know, we hit those in the trees.
And I think like the border cross courses in Australia, they're not technically not a bank slalom, but they're kind of similar. They got a lot of bank turns. I've done a couple. There was one that was every year in North Carolina at Beach Mountain that was a lot of fun. I did that one a couple of times, and then just last year, I wish I was wearing the shirt. Loveland, Never Summer and Loveland Resort put on a contest at Loveland last year that was a bank slalom, and it was a lot of fun. So yeah, If you guys ever see one in your area, it's good for all ability levels, super fun. Definitely check them out, and usually they're raising money for a good cause too. So
nice. Yeah, I know that Mount Bachelor puts one on. Did you already mention that?
Yeah, Mount Bachelor has a good one. Baker has another one. There's some famous ones for sure, but a lot of local mountains do them as well. Like Steamboat had one last year.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Catherine Lee's tuning in. What's up, Catherine?
Hey, what's up, Catherine?
You're a legend. Hope we get to ride with you at some point this year in Washington.
Yeah. OG.
Jose Batista, as I like to call him, Jose. No, just kidding. Enjoy the travel, guys. I can't wait to see the vids. #travel funds. Awesome. Thanks so much, Jose.
Thank you, Jose.
Yeah, you guys are our sponsors, so thanks so much for the support. Can't do it without you guys. Yeah, this is what it's all about.
It's going to be such a good trip. This is day one. We're in Amsterdam.
We're in Amsterdam.
We're in Amsterdam right now.
All right. And Rodrigo says, "Hey TJ and Kevin, nice to see you." Yeah, nice to see you too, man.
Thanks for being here, man.
Go for it, man.
All right, so we got S Boudreau. TJ, what's the best place to snowboard in North Carolina? I would say Appalachian Ski Mountain. That place just holds a special place in my heart. Rode so many laps there. So yeah, if you're into park, that's probably the place to go. But honestly, if I'm being brutally honest, beach might have a little bit more going on. But
wow.
But maybe check them both out. Don't go to Sugar. How about that?
Wow. All right. So when we go to North Carolina, the first place we're going to is beach?
Wrong. Hopefully, yeah, we should ride App Ski Mountain, Beach, and if we get the chance, Catalucci. That'd be the trifecta. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, and shout out Recess Snow Shop, Ride Shop.
Yeah, shout out JP, all you guys.
Garrett, he loves Recess too.
Yeah, Garrett. He was a shop kid there for a while.
Yep. And Junior Lamont with the super chat. Thanks so much. Enjoy Europe, gents. Awesome. Yeah, thanks for the support, man.
Thank you.
Thanks for being a sponsor. And Aqua Cuba says greetings from Poland. Amazing. Thanks for watching from Poland.
Shout out Poland. My favorite math professor in college was from Poland.
Nice. And Esbardo says nice, thanks. I live in TN, so I'm trying to find a good place in driving distance.
Yeah.
What's TN?
Tennessee. So yeah, you got Ober-Gatlinburg. I don't know how far away you are from that. I think Catalucci is probably the closest, and Catalucci is still a lot of fun, but their park is definitely not on the same level as Apski Mountain or Beach. So if you want to do that type of stuff, check them out. And also, if you want to maybe try your hand at a contest, they do beginner, intermediate, and advanced levels of this series called Shred for the Cup at Appalachian Ski Mountain. So I always had a lot of fun doing that over the years, so maybe check that out too.
Man, you're making me want to go.
Leave Whistler for North Carolina.
And Elliot with the super chat from Australia, thanks so much. Excuse me, what binding would you recommend on a Jones Mountain Twin? Burton Cartel, Genesis, or Unions? We'll be in Blackcomb in December. Jan, see you guys there. Oh.
Well, this is something a lot of people really want to pair Burton bindings with non-Burton boards. I'm not the biggest fan of that, just because you sacrifice a little bit of width adjustability. There's still going to be, you know, good bindings. You're just sacrificing some adjustability. But I would personally go with Unions, like something like the Atlas. I'd probably go with the Atlas.
Really? Even though you're sacrificing the adjustability?
Well, no, that's a Union binding.
Oh, right, on the Jones board, yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree. Yeah, go with
Yeah,
Union.
Kevin rode the Atlas last year, so.
Or if you're leaning more freestyle with that board, then go for the Force.
Yeah.
The Union Force.
Yeah, Kevin's on the Force this year. Gonna try them out.
They're white.
We got a Union binding comparison video on the channel that was, I think it's a really fun video, so you could check that out too. Maybe help you decide.
There's a Burton versus Union.
And a Burton versus. We got all the videos, guys. We got them all.
Thanks for the support. Thanks for being a sponsor. Jamie says, have you been to the Anne Frank house in Amsterdam? No, not yet, but we'll probably hit it up. We're going to Landgraaf for 2 days. We're coming back to Amsterdam for a little bit. I'm not sure how, so maybe we'll have time when we come back to hit that up.
Yeah, we got some time Sunday night and then like Monday until like mid-afternoon. So hopefully we'll be able to maximize that.
Awesome, yeah. So to be here. In Amsterdam. Gonna be hopefully see some of you guys in Landgraaf, Netherlands this weekend. If you can make it out, we're gonna be there tomorrow and Sunday riding. And if we see you guys up there, or if you see us, come say hello. It's always awesome to meet new snowboarders and just talk about snowboarding and
definitely
get some laps in.
Get some stickers.
Yeah, bring in some stickers. I hope we don't run out. And
that's true.
Yeah, just a reminder too, guys, we got some links to merch below. A few beanies left. If you look up Snowboard Pro Camp beanies, I'll put a link below to that too. And TJ, you got some merch going, hey?
Yeah, I got the 5-panel hat. I got some hoodies, t-shirts, all that stuff. Definitely would appreciate it if you guys check them out.
Yeah.
And hit us up on Instagram.
At Snowboard Pro Camp.
At Board Archive. Yeah. And then we got Patreon going as well if you guys want to check that out. So.
Absolutely. Yeah, what else do we got going on? Oh, and very soon, guys, going to be uploading a new video on park setup versus a free ride setup for your stance. So check that out. What video do you have coming out next?
The next video I have coming out is going to be on Snowboard Flex. That's going to be on the Board Archive YouTube.
Sick.
And I'm going to be doing a vlog for tomorrow, and then this is list month, so you're going to have all kinds of lists coming out, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, gonna bring you, I've got some new gear too, so gonna give you guys some info and some background sort of knowledge on what went into me choosing my gear for this year, so hopefully that helps you guys choose some of your stuff too.
Yeah.
So thanks so much for watching, guys. Thanks to everyone who did the super chats. Thanks to everyone who gave this video a like, and we're gonna be here. We'll be back on Monday with another live chat. So,
yes, we will. So we will see you guys then.
One more question, Jake G. Are Gore-Tex mittens good for wet and cold conditions? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's what they're made for. Yeah, Narab.
Hey.
Yeah. All right, see you guys. Thanks for watching.